Good morning.
Morning. Sorry.
Massi is busy looking on a map because we have decided that we want to get out of Syracuse because today it's going to be 38 degrees.
Quite hot, yeah.
And so we looked a little bit around and we thought, where can we go? And we saw that in Caltagirone.
Excuse me.
We saw that in Caltagirone it's 32 degrees. So we thought, well, that's more bearable. We've never been. We like the fact that they've got beautiful tiles, and that's where all their ceramics come from. So we have set off pretty early. I think it's about 8:30. And we're going to go to Caltagirone and have a little look around, and we're going to take you with us.
Let's go to Caltagirone. I love you.
I love you too. As we drove into Caltagirone, I suddenly noticed the beautiful tiles that were all over the place. We stopped right in front of the regional ceramic museum without even knowing. I just asked Massi to park the car so I could just take some footage. And he came out too, and we started walking up the steps, and we realized that it was a beautiful museum. We had to go in and have a look. Wow, that view. The Regional Ceramic Museum was opened in 1965. The building itself was built in the 1950s. Oh, so it was part of a church. Wow. I swear we have one of these similar in our garden on the table. We don't even look after it. It's bad. It's probably worth quite a bit of money. I want these in my next kitchen.
I need you to work something out.
Oh God.
There is a Roman numeral over here.
Right.
I want you to tell me, what is that Roman?
So that's 10 or 0.
10.
That's 10. That's 5. So that's 1,500 and...
No. So if that's 10,
that's 1.
that's 5.
1,
and
0,
with those 3 there, it's
5.
8. So it's 18.
Yeah.
18 secolo.
18th century.
Century, exactly.
Oh.
See, you learn something new every day. That's very pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's different, isn't
Nice
it?
diamond. It's matte up art. Okay. What is this, Maria? X1X. 10?
10, 9.
19th century.
The museum has over 2,500 finds. The museum traces the entire history of the pottery from the 4th century BC to the modern day. The town's name, Caltagirone, comes from the Arabic Qat al-Jarar, which means castle of pottery, showing that its ceramic heritage goes back centuries. In fact, the town did give me a lot of Arabic vibes. All these little alleyways and just the buildings really gave me an Arabic feel. Caltagirone wasn't only invaded by the Arabs, it was also invaded by the Romans, the French, the Normans, and the Spanish. Santa Maria del Monte staircase was made in 1606 and is the symbol of Caltagirone. It's composed of 142 steps. Each step is decorated with a maiolica tile, and they say that every 10 steps represents a century. Twice a year, the staircase transforms into a canvas for La Scalinata Infiorata, a little bit like the one in Noto, so it's a flower decoration theme. There are ceramic shops on each end of the staircase. Well-deserved coffee and cream coffee, hey Mas? It's a lot fresher here than it is in Syracuse.
Yeah, it's about 4 degrees, 5 degrees less
hot, which is a pleasure. Beautiful place. We needed to stop for a quick coffee, quick break. Mas is going to take his drone out in a minute and take a few videos. Beautiful place. That's the place I want him to film. The St. Giuliano Cathedral stole the show. It was founded in the Middle Ages and rebuilt after an earthquake and entirely built in a Baroque style. It is a poetic union of art and history. The dome is decorated with ornamental ceramic detailing. That was my favorite, but Masi's favorite was this beautiful bell tower that he captured so beautifully, even on a windy day. What was this? I reckon.
How's that for you?
My shop. Back in Syracuse, it's so hot. It was so nice and cooling. At least 8 degrees hotter here, you can feel it. As you get into Catania, so hot. We got up super early to come and get this tomato, because the earlier you come, the better deals you get, and we got a couple of friends who can give us good deals. So we only got 3 for now, and then we'll come back and get some more for the tomatoes, for the actual sauce. This is for the sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, we've got our little tomatoes for our sun-dried tomatoes. Yay! Okay, so we brought the tomato home. It's a nice size. This is the size I like for sun-dried tomatoes. I don't like it too big and not too little, so it's just sort of smallish, but not that small. I'm going to now wash it all and salt it and put it out to dry. Okay, disaster struck yesterday because Etna decided to erupt again, and I found all these 2 trays covered in volcanic ash, which wasn't very nice. So I had to rewash them, resalt them and put them out again. I've added another board of tomatoes, still got quite a few inside, but I need to go buy this this netting because I don't have enough. I thought I had loads, but somehow it's disappeared. Don't know how that happened. Anyway, so I've got 3 trays out this morning. Yeah, hoping, please, Etna, do not erupt. I beg you. First things first, Masi needs to wet his hat. It's extremely hot. Actually, you need to get my hat out as well. Thanks. So, we are coming here for half a day because Masi's got to go to work later on this evening, afternoon. So this is what they call Pantalica, but actually it's the Valle d'Anapo, which is a river which meets another river, La Calcinara. So 2 rivers meeting in a canyon, and this is a beautiful place. I've come here before with my work colleagues. We had the same guy that did the excursion for last week's video, Paolino Uccello, who sang. You sang his song. What song did he sing, Masi? Lina, Lina. Exactly. Signorina. Anyway, so it's a beautiful canyon. It's a natural reserve. There are a series of tunnels because there used to be a railway track in the early 1900s, I think. I'm not quite sure. So we're just going to take you with us, and we're going to go for a beautiful swim in the cold, cold lakes. Twins! Okay, let's go into the first gallery. First gallery is called Galleria Fusco. Okay, first little tunnel, gallery, whatever you want to call it, full of spider webs. So fresh. It's actually a pleasure walking through these galleries because there's no shade whatsoever except for the trees. So yeah, first one, very quick.
Lina, Lina.
I think he likes the song.
Che bello pettetene a signorina.
All right, nice.
Lina, Lina. Che belle cosce tiene a signorina.
Actually, we could dedicate it to my sister. Her name's Lisa. Lisa, Lisa.
Che belle occhi tiene a signorina.
Oh. And here we are at the sound of nature.
Start of the canyon.
The start of the canyon, the sound of the water. The cicalas. I know, the Grand Canyon can...
Sicilian Grand Canyon.
Sicilian Grand Canyon. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go on adventure. Crazy how nature survives. Okay, I'm so impressed with the way that they've done this wall and the way that they've sculptured the actual stone, because the stone is flat, normal brick-like, and then they've carved it to make it look like a stone wall. Love it. Look at that. The work that must have gone into that, and they're still carrying on doing it. Okay, first pit stop. It's a nice little area that I like to come with the kids because it's the closest one, and so pretty here. Get lots of crabs and frogs, you name it. And there's a little waterfall normally just over there. Try this out. Loads. Wow. Tiny little things. Sometimes there's snakes in here. Amazing swim, that just cooled me down a lot. I'm going to carry on and go to the next lake and go for another swim. Massey didn't want to go for a swim here. You know when they say, when you want to forget about everything and all your problems and issues, whatever, the best thing for you to do is to go for a walk in nature. And even if you don't have problems, it's a beautiful way just to get away. Oh, the waterfall, Mas! Stunning. It's all the way from the rock up the top. Tiny little waterfall. Mas, you decided to take this way. I've never come this way. Well done, Mas. We found a waterfall. Wow. Look at that. That's the wall up there, the path that we're walking on. So we're going back on the path. Okay, we're now entering the second tunnel or galleria, and it's called Bisanti, and this is a lot longer than the other one and very dark. So we're going to have to probably turn our phone lights on.
No, we're going to do it in the dark.
We'll see.
Big bear will come out and say, lunchtime.
No bears here.
Lina, che belle cosce tiene la signorina.
Oh, Lina, Lina. I can see the end of the tunnel.
There is light.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. The spider webs are huge. Wow. So here's a little path called Sentiero Bisante, which is the same as the name of the tunnel. And here a lot of people stop and go for a little swim. Massey's jumped off that cliff before. Haven't you, Mass? Beautiful here. But we're not going to stop here, we're going to continue. So we actually refuse to stay in the mornings when you've got the day off. We like to adventure. A lot of people think we're crazy, but because we don't have the weekends off.
We're not crazy, this is actual normal.
This is normal, yeah. Like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to go and adventure? Look at the beautiful places.
We've got around us, why not?
Exactly. But a lot of locals won't do it. They only sort of do that.
You get a lot of.
They do it on the weekends more.
Yeah.
Because as I was saying, Massey works on the weekend, so for us, our weekend is during the week, in the morning. So, okay, we've reached our destination. So we're going to go past this little bridge and turn left, and then. Oh, it's so dry. You can tell that it hasn't rained in ages. Look at that. Normally the water goes all the way up to here. Wow. And this is the other side. I like to walk down along here. Actually, this looks deeper than it normally is. It's weird. Water's being channeled the other way. So there is another tunnel, the last tunnel, Cascita. And if you follow that tunnel and walk a little bit further on, you get to another eco museum with a whole lot of things that they found on the property. Anyway, we're going to go this way. There's a little picnic area. And there are some chairs and tables here, benches and tables. So the actual path all the way through is very straight, very easy to walk on. You can push a pushchair, you can even come by bike, but you need to book with the Regione and ask them if you can come with your bike. So that's pretty nice. When you have to come down, obviously it's a little bit rocky, but not that bad. So even good access for people in in wheelchairs.
Very deep.
A bit deep, yeah. We've got bags and things.
We're on our way home.
Yeah, we had a nice swim.
We had a lovely swim.
that we've got to get home and have some lunch, and then Matthew's got to rest and go to work. So yeah.
Today's Friday. We've got a live band at the restaurant, so
Yeah,
we've got to do some resting time.
absolutely.
And now I eat food because I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm quite hungry. I've just boiled some rice, and we're going to add some chickpeas and tomatoes and whatever we can find in the fridge. But
Yeah, it's going to be one of them quick lunches today because we don't want to because we've had this walk.
yeah.
We needed to release tension from work.
Yeah.
De-stress ourselves.
De-stress ourselves, and it totally did.
It absolutely did, yeah. Catch you guys all on the rebound.
Okay, I prepared my homegrown tomatoes a day before the ones that I actually bought, and I dried them out only for one day because they're tiny. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start packing them in a jar, couple of pieces of garlic, washed and dried the basil, some fresh oregano, well, freshly dried oregano, chili flakes, and olive oil. I'm going to leave you with this little video here. We want to thank everybody for subscribing, and if you haven't already subscribed, maybe you can consider subscribing. We also have a Patreon page, so check that out. Have a lovely week and see you next week with a brand new one. Ciao!